Hello aquarium enthusiasts and planted tank people, Jeff here. So the main topic of this video is going to be on Anacharis. It's also known as Elodea Densa or Elodea Densa. Its nickname is Brazilian waterweed. And I've even heard emphasis on the wrong syllable calling it Anacharis, much like Anacharis. But yeah, this is Anacharis right here. It's a stem plant. This plant is illegal in some states. I guess it's considered an invasive species. It isn't a common aquarium plant, but not available to all US states. So, how long does it get? Well, pretty friggin' long. This tank it's a 30 gallon, it's 16 inches high. So from the bottom to the top, I have previously I've been clipping it once it reaches the top. You may have noticed in my mutt guppy tank that I was using as my quarantine tank, I kept, like video after video, you might have noticed more and more stems of Anacharis in there. But lately I stopped clipping it just for the hell of it, seeing how long it would grow. So I take this piece right here, all the way in the back, comes around here, and then this piece, that's what this is in the front, goes around, swings around this way, and this piece here, so pretty much can, starting in the middle, it can go reach around to one end. I think it'll make it all the way across to the other end and continue growing. But I like it like that, how it spreads across grows up to the surface, because it's holding my my Ricciafluitans in place. That's what that floating moss looking stuff is. So it's keeping that under control. But yeah, it's probably the fastest growing plant of all the plants that I have. But it also dies pretty quick too, because I have some that weren't getting any light in that mud guppy tank that I was talking about, and some of it would die like that, but it grows really fast. I like it. Alright, so while we're here, last week I made a video talking about the plants I received from Aquarium Co-op. I talked about this banana plant right here. So it's continues, a week later, it's doing exactly as I described in that video, where it would grow a leaf, and then those leaves would die off, and then it would grow a new leaf. So this one, like last week, this one right here in front was the existing leaf, and that has since died off, and then this leaf sprouted up, and it just kind of maybe uncurled yesterday. So I guess that's where we're at with that. It just, a week at a time, I guess it just replaces one leaf with another. You know, I would like to see it grow multiple leaves and sustain them at a time, but you know, I think we'll get there eventually. And I also made a video last week, if anyone caught that, of one of my guppies was struggling and kind of appeared to be suffering. And I questioned whether I should euthanize it. And ultimately I did decide to use the ice water method, and I did euthanize her. A while back I had another guppy that was in a similar situation. I decided to wait on her, and she ended up dying on her own the next day. Kind of felt like this might be the same situation, so instead I decided to euthanize her. So that was the first time trying that. You know, I got a bucket of ice water. I put her in a plastic bag and let that sit in the ice water and let her die painlessly that way. So over here, all this Java moss is just growing rapidly, and probably in about 2 weeks or so, I'm going to set up another tank. A while back, I bought this 3.5 gallon aquarium kit from PetSmart when it was on sale. I think it might have been the day after Christmas or something like that. Well, I think I'm gonna, when I do set that up, I'm going home to Massachusetts next week. So once I return from that trip, I think I'm gonna set that up. So I'm gonna probably take maybe 2/3 of this Java moss just to get it out of the way here, because it is kind of blocking the light from getting to these plants underneath. Oh, that Anubias has a nice bright new leaf in there, despite that. But, I mean, it's blocking my view of this area of the tank, so I'm gonna take some of that out. And all the fish are doing good. All right. Yeah, once again, how long does an Anacharis, how tall does it grow? How long does it get? Very long. I mean, this has got to be probably at least 3 feet. I mean, it's a 3-foot aquarium. If I went end to end, I think it would overlap. All right. Well, that's it for now. And again, this is Jeff, and I enjoy fishies and I enjoy kitties. Thanks for watching.